Saludos amigos, Kash here, President and CEO of Real Estate in Las Terrenas.com. Hey guys, I apologize. It's been a couple weeks since I've had a video up. As you know, I'm in Canada right now, only for a few more weeks. I'm missing Las Terrenas. So guys, what I decided to do is we're going to be doing a ton of research while I'm here. I've been reading a lot of articles and gathering up some really good information. I want to go ahead and share that with you guys today. So today, top 5 ways that you are able to get financing to purchase your dream property in Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. Stay tuned. Okay guys, hey, thanks for watching this video, and please remember, please share, like, and subscribe. Subscribe as much as you can and share as much as you can. Let's get the word out. There's too many people out there in the world right now that need this. They need to be able to understand that it is possible to move to paradise, to live in paradise, to buy a second home or a dream home or whatever it is, move permanently like we have. Just, it's out there. There's a way to do it. It's important people know. So share this information. Please hit that subscribe button up top, share it, and really appreciate all the support we're getting. Okay, so let's get started here. All right, guys. So what I want to do today is share with you the top 5 ways I believe that you can get financing to fund your project. Of course, number 1, that's not part of the list, is a straight cash deal. You have money saved, good for you. You saved your money and now put it to work. Buy something in Las Terrenas. Buy an investment that's going to continue to appreciate, that you can make a lot of money on as a rental, as an Airbnb, and something that will improve your quality of life infinitely. The fact that you know you can hop on a plane and leave for 1 week, 2 weeks, 8 months, 1 year if you choose to, really brings peace of mind to you and your family. Trust me. Okay guys, so let's get started. Number 1, bank financing. You want to look at bank financing in the Dominican Republic. This is a viable option, not in every single country. The Dominican Republic specifically will finance Canadians and Americans. The main reason I was speaking with my banker over at Banco Santa Cruz, and she explained to me that we share the same credit system. So that means the Dominican Republic has access to your credit files here. Hopefully you have a great score. Hopefully you pay your bills on time and all that other good stuff. They have access to that and they will reward you accordingly. So they will finance your personal investment over there in the Dominican Republic. That's great to know. There's not too many countries that offer that. So what you want to be able to do there is speak to a bank, and my knowledge thus far is you can get anywhere from 50 to 70% loan to value financing. Okay, so typically that means, let's say if you're buying a place for $100,000, if you put $30,000 into the project, they will finance $70,000. And that is best case scenario. Worst case is $50,000. So you put in $50,000 on a $100,000 property, they will finance the other $50,000 for you. So that's great to know, because that's not an option in very many countries. There's a handful of them, and Dominican Republic happens to be one. So you're lucky. So another important thing to note with bank financing is that they do offer reasonable interest rates. I've heard anywhere from 5% to 7% is what you're getting. Amortization can get up to 25 years, in some cases 30. Now, there is another bank that I'm doing some research on, and I've heard that the interest rates are lower and amortizations are the 25 years. So, you know, when I do dig up that information and when I can confirm it, I will go ahead and share it with you guys on the channel. But for now, you're able to get those decent interest rates. You're able to get those amortization schedules, and you're able to get that loan to value 70 to 50%. So it's a very viable option. Of course, they do want to see everything that people want, that banks want to see here. So they want to see, you know, your debt to income, how much money you make, how you pay your bills, all that other good stuff still applies. So it's not a free ride. You still got to do your due diligence. You still have to be in good standing with your creditors. You still have to make a decent amount of money. But the good news is, financing is available in the Dominican Republic for you Canadians and Americans. That's really good news. So number 1, bank financing. Okay guys, so number 2 is the option of utilizing your home equity line of credit back home in Canada or the US. Utilize that. I see a lot of people utilizing their home line of credit and what they're doing is they're dumping money back into their existing properties, or they're pulling money out and they're buying frivolous things that they shouldn't be buying, wasting money on expensive cars and expensive purses and shoes and all that stuff that has no value to quality of life except a short-term burst is what that gives you of excitement, and then it's over and it sits in your closet, it sits in your garage, and it doesn't do shit for you. That's my take on it. So that being said, utilize your home of credit, put the money to work, and buy property in a market that is appreciating and is going to continue to appreciate, and most importantly, it's going to bring you the satisfaction and the quality of life that you have been looking for. You need to know that you have an exit plan, an exit strategy, especially in the world we live in today. It's so important. If the last year and a half hasn't taught you that yet, then good luck. But what you need to do, and what another option is to purchase your property, is utilize that home line of credit. Take that money, put it to work. Now, there's a couple advantages that derive from utilizing your line of credit, your home line of credit over there to purchase a property that is going to appreciate, that's going to generate you money, that's going to bring you great quality of life. The benefit there is that it makes you a cash buyer. So when you are a cash buyer, as you know, if you've been watching this channel, that gives you leverage. It gives you the ability to negotiate. And whenever you come with cash, you can always demand a better price, and you can always typically get a better price. You know, cash is king still holds true. So remember that. Option number 2, utilize your home line of credit. You can typically get it for a lot less interest-wise than you would financing in the Dominican Republic itself. So you can utilize a great interest rate, makes you a cash buyer. You know, you don't waste your money here in North America, Canada, and the US buying frivolous stuff or dumping money into an asset that is just hyperly inflating and the water is boiling. The analogy I've given, we don't even know what's happening to us right now. But look around you. You can't buy a home for less than $1 million coming up here very shortly in my hometown of Windsor, Ontario. Something's wrong. Incomes haven't gone up, but it's going to cost you 5 times as much to live in your biggest asset. So, okay, so number 2, home line of credit. Utilize it. Okay, guys, so the next one, number 3, is seller financing. I want you guys, and we do this for our clients, seller financing is an important tool. You know, you always want to turn to the seller to see what sort of options they can offer you. Now, keep in mind, seller financing is in the situations where you found your dream property and you're having trouble making the numbers work. You need that little boost to push you over. Okay, so utilize seller financing. What you need to do there is ask the seller what sort of terms are available to you from them. Very often, you're going to be able to find some sort of terms available from the seller, a private seller, okay? What's important, the key element there is utilize your lawyer. Make sure your lawyer goes through the terms, the interest rate, the nature of the deal, and all T's are crossed, all I's are dotted. Make sure that's done in advance when you do go into a seller financing deal. But remember, that's always an option. So don't forget to ask. We never forget to ask for our clients. Okay, so that's number 3, seller financing. All right, guys, now number 4, this is one we utilize a lot. We try to utilize a lot. We suggest to our clients, as you know, we preach pre-construction. We really believe in it. There's so many advantages. There's a video that I've got out there that explains Confiture, the 15 years tax advantage on the income, on, you know, no property tax. There's so many advantages that exist with pre-construction. Another one is the fact you can go ask the developer for financing. Now, keep in mind, when a project first launches and gets out there, the likelihood of getting seller developer financing is higher. Okay, better rates, better terms. They're getting their project off the ground. Like any project, it's a business, and cash flow is important. They must cash flow the business, keep developing, keep doing great projects, and the developers are great in Las Terrenas, right? The ones I work with are amazing. So you always want to look for developer financing. The terms are always different. You know, typically you're getting, what I've seen so far is 50% financing from developers. It's a hot market in Las Terrenas right now, so developers are selling. However, some are still supporting buyers. 50%, 60% developer financing, that's an option. Okay, so look for that, look at the terms. But again, I caution you, make sure you have your lawyer go through that agreement. It's so important that you understand what you're signing when it comes to any sort of financing type of deal, whether it's with a seller, whether it's with the developer. Okay, just want to make sure your T's are crossed, I's are dotted. So developer financing, look at that option. One thing additional that I want you guys to be aware of and think about if you're not working with us is make sure that you have a clause in there that allows you to prepay your loan at any time without a penalty. Okay. One deal that we've worked out for one of our clients was, it was 5 years, 50% developer financing. They can pay it off at any time during that 5 years, zero penalty. Makes it a great situation for the developer, a great situation for our buyer, because the developer gets the cash and they want the cash. They're not in the financing business, typically, the developers. So what they want the cash, keep funding their projects, keep doing bigger, better projects. And the seller wants to pay the developer, just doesn't want to get hit with abnormal penalties that sometimes you get with traditional financing here in Canada, or maybe traditional financing with any bank anywhere in the world. So keep that in mind. It's a very important point. Developer financing, make sure you do have a clause in there for no prepayment penalty. Very important. So that's number 4, developer financing. Okay guys, so now I'm going to hit on the final one. Now this one I do not know too much about, so I am going to caution you to please make sure you talk to your accountant on this one, specifically for my American clients. Now I have read some articles that say you are able to borrow some money from your 401k or your retirement savings plan. I don't know the details on that. Specifically, this article cited Americans, the US clientele that I have. So talk to your accountant, figure out the strategy there, how that works. It's along the lines of, as long as the property is not used as a personal asset, you're able to do that. So again, look up the criteria on that, speak to your accountant, find out the details. And honestly, if you find out the information, please share it below, share it in the comments section. Let us know a little more detail, and I would love to share that information with my clients as well. So if you find out, please share it. But that is a 5th way that you can fund your dream property in Las Terrenas, guys. Okay, so remember that one. So in a nutshell, there's 5 different ways that we believe you're able to fund your project. We've personally done three or four of them ourselves, for our clients, for ourselves. So I know you can fund that project. I know you can make your dreams come true. When there's a will, there's a way. I'm telling you. Now, I've listed 5 items, 5 different ways. But don't forget, there's always ways to get financing for something you want to get done. If it is your dream to love where you live, then you have to look for a way to make it happen. Whether it's friends, family, any other creative means of getting the deal done, there's always ways to do it, and we're always there to encourage our clients to figure out a way. If they find that dream property, you know, there's always a strategy at hand that you can put to work. So never give up, guys. If you really want to get to Las Terrenas, if you want to own a slice of paradise, if you want to call it home like we have, then just get out there. We've given you 5 possible ways. There's more out there. Don't give up. All right, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for joining us. And remember, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button for us. Please share this information. It's literally inspiring so many people out there to take that plunge. I've had so many people call me, message me and say, hey, thank you for doing those videos. It gave me enough hope to take the next step and reach out to you and call you and start looking. All right, guys, that's it for now. Remember, love where you live. Life's too short.